Oh, I'm going to record this in a way that showcases StorySpark. So StorySpark is something that I don't do a whole lot of advertising for because it really was made as an internal tool for our clients to share stories with us that we can put in their website, on their social media, and email campaigns that we run for them. So I'm just going to showcase this because I want to open this up to more people because I think it's pretty valuable in terms of what we need or what we can do with it. And this is an app that I created. It's called StorySpark. The reason why it's called StorySpark is because it is designed to capture stories in the form of photos and voice memos to be able to spark interest in your brand, in your company, in the things that you do. And so I'm going to just demonstrate this with a recent event that my family went to that we also sponsored called Rivertown Days. And I'm going to upload some photos around that. And while it is loading, I'm going to just tell you a little bit more about what this is. So I'm just loading some photos in here around the day and what we did, our business, as well as some personal family photos, just to show you a little bit about how this thing works and what it can do for you, because I think it's something that is really going to be a game changer for businesses everywhere. So uploading those photos, and then what I'm going to do is because I'm recording a video here, I'm just going to put a written memo in here. Otherwise, you can just hit that record button and record a 30 to 60 to minute and a half second audio talking about what was done, the work was done, and who the customer was, neighborhood, and all that kind of stuff. So this or other unique stories. So this is a unique story in the sense of marketing clerics. Right, if I can type. All right, so I added a little bit of flair in there. You don't necessarily have to, because the way that it gets processed, it will add that flair automatically. And so then you click Analyze Story, and it will send this in, and I'll show you what it comes up with. So it's uploading photos here, and then it's going to be writing the story, basically. So story submitted, and then I'm going to go into history here, and I'm going to show just mine here because we've got a number of clients in here. So if we look at the story, so here are the photos that were uploaded, and if you look at this memo, what I wrote, so that it talks about the company sponsored Rivertown Days, one of the best, town's biggest events. Booth was set up, iPad with a grand prize, freezing skater hunt, all that kind of stuff. Photos show the company's active presence, engagement in the community. Event featured various family-friendly activities, including a stage, water games, inflatables, carnival rides. Company emphasizes its commitment to local community involvement and outreach. So this is just kind of some of the tidbits there. And then you can also look at this little megaphone icon. So this will show a marketing post. So this drafts it's not perfect. Like it's not actually Rivertown, it's Hastings. But Rivertown Days is the name of the event. And clearly it wanted to think that the event was named after the city or the town. But anyway, it's in there. And then what's nice is you can actually just save all the photos, copy the text. And then if you don't like the content, you can always edit it. So like this one, I could be changing it to Hastings. And then the other thing you can do is if you wanted to, so there's 3 different stages of customer journey. So the buyer unaware stage is the educate. And the education is the biggest point for that stage in the customer journey. The second is the kind of middle of the funnel. So that's like someone who's aware of the problem. They're doing research, trying to find the right solution. That is the build trust stage. And so building trust is demonstrating your authority, your licensing, your reviews, all of that kind of stuff. And then the last is bottom of the funnel, which is get the job. People are ready to buy. They're just looking for the option and then the ask to buy. And so you can click on any one of these and it will rewrite the story for those specific purposes. And then you can just copy the text, save the photos, and then if you click this little share in Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, it will actually pop up the app that you chose. And you can create the new post, paste from your clipboard, and upload the photos that are saved to your library. And away it goes. So here's the rewrite for educate. Most homeowners don't realize the hidden power of their local community events. Rotan Days, Sound Freeze, and an iPad scavenger hunt brought neighbors together, etc. If I change this to get the job, it's we'll see what it does. But each of these are built with the custom prompt that I developed for each of those purposes. It's coming. All right. Again, Hastings businesses. Ready to connect through community, stand up from the crowd, deep local reviews. So this is more of a call to action, right? DM us to discuss how we can help your business make a memorable local impact. And this is because we are the marketing company. If it was an electrician, it would have very clear electrical nuances. So that is a little bit about StorySpark. The other thing that you can do is if you invite people, so you can invite technicians. So we've got certain members of our team that are in here, and then have a leaderboard. So each last 30 days, you can filter it, whatever. So then you can see who's actually submitting stories, what's the quality of the stories they're submitting. And then every technician also sees this and they can see how they've been doing in the last 30 days. So that is a little bit about StorySpark. And again, obviously, there is a light mode if you want it. But if you're interested in hopping on this app, let me know. At the moment, we're in limited beta. So if you want to test it out, try it out. This is a mobile-friendly app. First developed. It's not an app store app. It's a web app. And so it's just storysparkapp.com. And as you can see, I can expand it. It is friendly for desktop as well. So